What exactly did she have? Beatrice Oliver's story wasn't tied up in this new one. Not really. Beatrice was gone. She had probably been abducted. The detective had said as much. But anything past that was speculation. Ditto for the printouts in Julia's purse about the 28 missing women. They had vanished. That's all anyone could say about them. They were young, they were beautiful, they were striking, and they
Hey
were gone.
y'all.
How was that news? Jesus, she mumbled. It wasn't news. At least, not enough news. This was what Julia got for running her mouth without thinking. She had been so flustered and so angry and so tired of being talked over and dismissed, and Gregory took this whole comment and dope-roped her into a loaded political commentary when all Julia was really saying was that it was a story when something, anything, happened to 100,000 people every single minute.
No, I wasn't taking a break.
When Delilah was a perfect contradiction. She hadn't said it only affected men. She'd said it predominantly affected men. And she hadn't said it was worse than AIDS. She'd said that it was awful on its own without any other comparison, and that no one wanted to write about it. No one even wanted to call it what it really was. Assaulted, attacked, threatened. No wonder Amy Lattimore could let town. How could any woman talk about something horrible that had happened to her that she wasn't even allowed to call it by its real name? That was the story. Victims without a voice. Julia pulled a notepad and pen out of her book bag.
Hey, coffee baby.
She forgot it. What's poppin', Soda? She almost dropped her pen. Robin was leaning against the wall. His hands were in his pockets. He was wearing a flannel shirt and acid wash jeans, and his hair was a mess. Julia felt a silly grin break across her face. I thought you were camping this week. My little sister forgot her asthma inhaler. He grinned back. She's got enough to last until tonight. That's nice. I mean, nice that you got it for her. I haven't been by the house yet. He leaned down, letting his forehead touch hers. That was something I wanted to do. Her heart flopped in her chest. How did you know I was here? I asked around. Oh, you look pretty. She should have combed her hair, and brushed her teeth, and worn something nicer, and lost 5 pounds. Damn her stupid grandmother. Look, Robin held her hand like he was admiring a piece of china. I don't know
Hold
if this
on.
is
Are y'all talking and I can't see it or something? Like, what's going on? What are we talking about? What are we discussing? What's going on? What are y'all doing right now?
They don't expect me back for at least another 2 hours. I'd really like to spend some time alone with you.
Ooh.
She nodded. And then her heart felt again when she realized why it mattered that his parents' house was empty and he had 2 hours to fill. He touched his nose to hers. Does that sound like a good idea? Julie was speechless again for all the wrong reasons. This morning, she'd been so certain that she was ready for this, but now she felt the early tremors of an anxiety attack.
Oh.
Could she really do this? Should she really do this? Would Robin still want to be with her?
Nigga said Snowden with who?
It was something she wanted too.
The Lord.
Even underneath her hand, she knew that she wanted it. So did that mean she was a bad girl, or a liberal woman,
Sorry.
or a striptease, or a
That was too good to pass up.
This was so much more than sex. It was about whether she did too much or didn't do enough, or knew how things worked, or didn't know what went where. Okay, that was crazy. Of course she knew the basics, the what goes where. But there were other things to do, to use, to touch or put in your mouth or to lick or bite. Or was
Huh?
her sister just lying about that because it sounded painful?
You
And the
don't
fact was
bite.
that Julia was 19 years old and she had no idea what she was doing. For the love of God. She hid her birth control pills inside a shoe at the back of her
Why have I
closet.
been hiding for months?
To tell everyone that she was loose.
What?
Robin asked, you okay? Julia pressed his hand over her heart, which was pounding out a nagging drumbeat of terror because even on the pill, she could get pregnant. And even with the condom, she might catch something horrible. And her life would be over and she would never see her name under the Atlanta Journal masthead or be able to report on camera for a devastating tornado. So why the hell would she take such an extraordinarily idiotic risk in the first place? It's okay. Robin gave her a crooked half smile. Seriously, if you don't want to. Yes, she said. I want to.
I do stream.
4:20 p.m. outside the Tate Student Center. Julia's fingers were still trembling when she dropped a quarter into the payphone. Her mouth felt bruised from Robin's kisses. Her breasts tingled. She could still feel him inside her. She felt that there was a big neon sign over her head that read, Julia Carroll, loved. She wanted to see it. She wanted to dance. She wanted to stand in the middle of the quad and toss her hat high in the air. Pepper answered the phone on the second ring. Carroll residence. Hey, it's me. Oh, God, I'm so glad you called. Pepper's voice became muffled. Can you still hear me? Julia glanced around as if someone might be listening. What is it? The brat got detention. Julia momentarily forgot about Robin. Are you lying? No, she's fine, but Angie Wexler tried to jump her and fall out. Julia put her hands to her mouth.
How?
I really
Don't be
don't
sorry,
know.
Pepper said. Mom and Dad
I
were
didn't
in
even
one
come out
picture.
and I went down my bed.
Julia felt her sympathy drain
Yeah,
away.
she's got a leg in
She
my
told
bed.
Henry that she was going to shoot off her chemistry.
The fight that they just had was the longest fight I've ever seen them have.
I need you to close the door after this. Get out. Get out. I just like when you go in your room, close the door, put the stuff in the door. Thank you. Cause you don't get it. It's getting me on my fucking nerves. Gotta keep getting up because you're doing dumb shit. I wake up early every day, to be honest. I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day. Did I ever fart in public and it followed me? No. Because I know the rule. When you fart, you stay somewhere, give it a second, and then you walk off. Let it all come out. Come out your clothes, and then you walk off. I don't got kids. Oh. The wildest thing I seen, probably fights. You know, the girl twerking, a domestic violence incident. That girl got the shit slapped out of her inside that car. I saw a girl. I don't know what she was doing. I saw a girl. She was like lighting an incense and swinging it around in her car, but like while it was still on fire. Something was going on. A girl was cursing a guy out. I don't know. I just know she got slapped. And she was trying to punch him and all of that stuff and slapped. I don't know. But it's all white outside. And it was still snowing. So I don't know. I don't know how much snow that is. But it's a lot.
Who is 17 years old and has a car. Julia was so glad that she finally had more
Did I try to intervene? No.
Is she okay? She's acting all sad so that Mom and Dad will feel sorry for her. But they're still going to Harry visits tonight. I thought Mom said the waiters were too ironic. It's Athens. Everybody's too ironic. Why did you call making out with her brother, who is 17 years old and has a car? Julia was so glad that she finally had more experience with boys than her stupid baby sister. Is she okay? She's acting all sad so that Mom and Dad will feel old. Julia put a jumper in the hall after school. Julia put her hand to her mouth.
Put the toilet seat down.
Sorry for her, Pepper said. Mom and Dad aren't even going to punish her. Julia felt her sympathy drain away. She told them because she was
Thank you.
chemistry lab, but what really happened is that Angie caught the rat making out with her brother, who is 17 years old and has a car. Carol loved.
Do you have a sense of mind? How did you even know?
Because I didn't hear you put the toilet seat down.
What if I didn't slam it?
Huh?
What if I didn't slam it?
Even if you put it down, it still would have made a sound.
Oh, God, I'm so glad you called. Pepper's voice became muffled.
Hey, bro.
Julia sorry. It's me. Oh, God, I'm so glad you called. Pepper's voice became muffled. Can you still hear me? Julia glanced around as if someone might be listening. What is it? The brat got detention. Julia momentarily forgot about Robin.
What?
Are you lying? No, she's fine, but Angie Wexler tried to jump her in the hall after school. Julia put her hand to her mouth. Oh, sweet pea. Carol, I'm so glad you called. Pepper's voice became muffled. Can you still hear me? Julia glanced around as if someone might be listening. What is it? The brat.
Every time I go knock on the door upstairs, she never answers.
Are you lying? No, she's fine, but Angie Wexler tried to jump her in the hall after school. Julia put her hand to her mouth. Poor sweet pea. Don't feel sorry for her, Pepper said. Mom and Dad aren't even going to punish her. Julia felt her sympathy drain away. She told them it was because she wouldn't let Angie cheat off her chemistry lab, but what really happened is that Angie caught the brat making out with her brother, who is 17 years old and has a car. Julia was so glad that she finally had more experience with boys than her stupid baby sister. Is she okay? She's acting all sad so that Mom and Dad will feel sorry for her, but they're still going to Harry visits tonight. I thought Mom said the waiters were too ironic. It happens. Everybody's too ironic. Why did you call? Julia picked at a strip of peeling paint on the payphone. There was a lump in her throat. She blinked away the sudden tears that had come into her eyes. Why was she crying? Are you okay? Of course. Julia wiped her eyes. Tell me about your day. Pepper launched into a litany of complaints about their parents, their sister, her teachers at school. Julia stared up at the cloudless blue sky. Dad called her but now she wasn't sure that she was ready to share. What had happened between them was special and romantic and beautiful and pleasurable. She was pretty sure she'd orgasmed, but gossiping about it seemed wrong, especially on paper.
I forgot.
She would tell Pepper next month, after it had happened more than once, and when she was sure she'd orgasmed. She would mention it casually, like, "Oh, that? Of course we've done that." Anyway, Pepper said, "That freaky girl with the googly eyes is coming over to study with the brat. I'll probably go practice with the band." I'll probably be at the Manhattan, Julia said.
Okay. I'm sorry. I zoned out. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for the book club.
The thought of waiting around her dorm room for her pager to beep was excruciating.
Mr. Big Bag. Who the fuck is that?
Pepper sounded exasperated. I asked if you borrowed my bangles. Julia lifted her wrist. The silver and black bangles slid down her arm. Check the brat's room. I'll do it later. She's really upset. Pepper lowered her voice again. And you better believe I'm going to stop by Angie Wexler's house tonight and scare the shit out of that little snot-nosed bitch and her stupid pedophile brother. Good. Julia leaned over.
Okay.
Pepper was so much better at intimidating people. Julia much preferred to stay in the background and cheer people on. Hey, do you ever wonder what's going to happen to us when we're old? Pepper barked a surprised laugh. Where did that come from? Julia knew where it had come from. Being held by Robin, seeing her as he looked at her, listening to him talk about how he liked working at the bakery. And maybe if his art career didn't take off, he could see himself working with his dad. Maybe one day teaching his own son the business. His own son. Julia gave him that. She wanted to get him back. She told Pepper, "10 years from now, what are our lives going to be like? Talking about hemorrhoids and trading tips on how to keep our dentures clean? Do the math, dipshit. We'll be Mom's age. Mom wears orthopedic shoes." Julia groaned. She was right. But they were too cool to get old like that.
So I'm thinking that we're gonna read obviously a Black author. Why did I knock on the neighbor's door? Because that bitch be upstairs dragging chairs from this room to that room, banging shit on the fucking floor, doing all type of motherfucking foolishness. Bitch, what the fuck is you doing all that for? Ho, is you cool? That's why. I want to put a hoodie on, but I want to put a zip up hoodie on. Hold on. I gotta go get a hoodie. So I'm thinking that we should be reading a black author. I'm thinking that the book should be less than 300 pages. I'm thinking that. I use the bathroom. Fuck. I guess I'll put on a red hoodie. I haven't worn this hoodie in a long time. Like I'm going somewhere. I have to use the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Is there something in my hoodie pocket? Is this money? Get the fuck out of here. I found $50. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus walked. I stubbed my toe. I stubbed my toe. I stubbed my toe. I stubbed my toe. Okay. I found money in my pocket. Let's count our earnings. Yeah, it's 50. I'm pretty sure it's 50. I remember one day I couldn't find $50 and I didn't know where I put it. That's where I put it. Probably forgot I had on this hoodie. And I put it in there. Can I have money, please? No, you could get a job. You could get a fucking job. That's what you could do. I'm trying to save only. Anyway, so I'm thinking that I'm so glad you guys talked about this because I was gonna put this in my chat for the day. So let's look at the poll.
Pepper said, "You'll be married to a great guy who loves you, and I'll be divorced from an asshole who left me when his music career took off." Julia smiled because Pepper might be right. The brat will be married to some computer geek who worships the ground she walks on and has at least $500,000 in the bank. She'll probably cheat on him with my asshole ex. You could be the asshole who leaves her husband when her music career takes off. Maybe, Pepper said, but she didn't sound convinced. Listen, Julia glanced around again to make sure no one could hear her. About the coke. I know. She didn't know. Julia had seen it happen. First to a friend in high school, then to a junior who dropped out of college. It can go from being fun to being a problem really fast. Don't worry. We've got a top-flight homeless shelter in town. Lydia. Pepper was quiet. No one ever called her by her real name. I'd better go. I told Her Highness I would bring her some cocoa. Kiss her for me. Pepper made a smacking sound before she hung up. Julia left her hand on the receiver long after she'd hung up the phone.
Okay, you guys want to read one book.
She had used it twice since that fateful.
So,
She liked Phil's.
okay, I'm going to put a poll up for the book.
And she especially thinks I would bring her some cocoa. Kiss her for me. Pepper made a smacking sound before she. Julia left her hand on the receiver long after she'd hung up the phone. Pepper liked cocaine. She had used it twice since that fateful party. She liked pills. She liked being with the band. She liked checking out and floating into the oblivion. And she especially liked it when there was a cute guy around. It wouldn't be a problem, though. Julia would make sure of that. Her sister was a free spirit. She was going through a phase, like when Julia refused to wear anything that was orange, or when the brat would only eat sweet peas. Julia closed her eyes and let a vision wash over her. Sitting on the back porch of the Boulevard house, Pepper and Sweet Pea playing cards on the steps, her parents in their rocking chairs, children running in the yard. Their children. Free liked checking out and floating into the oblivion. And she especially liked it when there was... Oh, kiss her for me. Pepper made a smacking sound before she hung up. Julia left her hand on the receiver long after she'd hung up the phone. Pepper liked cocaine. She had used it twice since that fateful party. She liked pills. She liked being with the band. She liked checking out and floating into the oblivion. And she especially liked it when there was a cute
Did I
guy.
just blank out? I just
It
blanked
wouldn't
out.
be a problem, though. Julia would make sure of that. Her sister was a free spirit. She was going through a phase, like when Julia refused to wear anything that was orange, or when the brat would only eat sweet peas. Julia closed her eyes and let a vision wash over her. Sitting on the back porch of the Boulevard house, Pepper and Sweet Pea playing cards on the steps.
Okay,
Parents in
so
their rocking chairs.
I did a
Children
poll
running in
the
the
other
yard.
day
Their children.
on
Pepper,
Instagram,
Julia, even the brat, who would have one
and I
perfect
asked
golden
them,
child who ended up curing cancer shortly after refusing a third term as president of the United States. Julia wanted her children to be close to her sister.
okay, everybody agrees on one
She
book
wanted
a
them
month.
to feel the same connection she felt with her family. The same love. Nothing bad happened to people who were connected to their families.
Okay,
Maybe that had been Beatrice's
so,
The first telex story had reported that the missing
okay,
girl was an only child.
okay,
It had been
so
determined she had
it's
sisters. One sister
decided
had gone with Beatrice to get ice cream and complained about
that
what happened at school that day. Wouldn't a baby sister have pitched a fit so she could tag along too? Julia could only imagine Beatrice's mother's sleepless nights as she ran through the if-onlys. If only I had gone to the store instead. If only I had driven her. If only we'd had more children so that the loss of one would be mitigated by the presence of the others. Could that kind of loss be mitigated, though? Julia couldn't imagine what it was like to lose a child. The loss of a beloved pet, even a gerbil or ferret, brought her entire family, including her mother, to their knees.
oh, I'm having a weird, strange feeling like somebody else is in here and it's not just me. That is very fucking creepy. I look so pretty. Very, very fucking creepy.
His imagination would not stop running wild. Was Mona being kept like Beatrice Oliver? Or maybe Mona's situation was more like Jenny Loudermilk's.
Well, roses are red and the sun gives off heat. When your legs are tired, is my face like a seat?
Didn't part of the girl automatically disappear when something bad like that happened? Didn't the rapist take away the girl she was going to be and replace her with someone who was afraid for the rest of her life? Even if Beatrice Oliver was freed, even if she was still alive, how could she go back home after being raped? How would she be able to look her father in the eye? How could she not wince for the rest of her life every time a man, even a good man, looked at her? Julia wiped underneath her eyes with the tips of her fingers. Maybe Greg Giannakos was right about letting your emotions get in the way of a story.
Please.
She found her bicycle still chained to the rack, but she couldn't jam the stupid key into the rusted lock. Julia shoved her hands into her pockets and trudged back toward her dorm. The grounds crew was working on a section of lawn that had been destroyed by a group of rugby players. Julia gave the men a wide berth, holding her breath as the smell of fertilizer filled her nostrils. She tried to map out the rest of her night. She should take a sleeping bag to the library. She had to study for her psych exam. She needed to redo her Spencer paper. She needed to find some more statistics for her story. Her front page story. God, what had she gotten herself into? A draft by Friday? She'd be lucky if she had an outline. You going back? Nancy asked. She had come out of nowhere. She laughed when she saw Julia startle. It's just me, silly. Let's go out tonight. Worrying about everything tomorrow sounded like a really good idea. I heard Michael Stipe is going to be at the Manhattan. Nancy's eyes narrowed. I heard he was supposed to be at the Grit.
Okay. What's today?
Still have fun.
It is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, y'all have until Friday.
I thought you already had a cute guy. Julia smiled and blushed and felt relieved because she could tell that
Friday is January 31st.
together. It'll be fun. I don't know. I need to study. We'll go to the library. Then we'll get something to eat. Then we'll meet everybody around 9:30 tonight. The time wasn't completely random. Robin had promised he would call her pager by 10. 3 twos would mean that he couldn't sneak away. In which case, it would be nice to be at a noisy bar where she could drink and dance away her crushing disappointment. And if he said 3 ones, then she would be closer to his parents' house, which would still be vacant and would be vacant for the rest of the night. What do you say?
Okay.
Julia asked, because most of her friends were really Nancy's friends. Sounds fun, right?
So
Nancy smiled. Sounds awesome. 9:46 p.m. The Manhattan Cafe. Downtown
boom
Manhattan.
shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. I'm making a poll for y'all to answer.
They looked at her not because she was attractive, but because she was making a fool of herself. As her father said about almost every one of her previous boyfriends, it was hard to dislike a fool. Did you see Top Gun? Nancy nodded toward a lesser Tom Cruise standing at the bar.
Eat at the table. Do not eat on your bed.
The man wore a bomber jacket and sunglasses, even though it was warm and
Munch, can you hear me?
Foxy, Julia said, trying to keep as much of the beat as she could. Her dancing was never enhanced by trying to.
I don't have enough energy to get up.
The floor was packed. People kept bumping into her, or maybe she was the one who kept bumping into them.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave 5 book
She finally
options.
gave up and nodded for Nancy to follow her to the bathroom. The line was packed with
I'm gonna
students,
leave 5
most
book
of them
options.
her
They're gonna
age.
be 5 black
Julia recognized the
authors,
city girl from this morning who
and we
borrowed
are gonna
Nancy's leather
choose.
satchel and insulted Julia's socks. Alabama was clearly out of it. She was swaying back and forth, catching herself at the last second before she fell flat on her face. No one was helping her. Maybe she'd insulted their socks too. Jesus, Nancy said. Have some dignity. Julia had to raise her voice over the music. Do you know her? Teeny Crowder. Julia rolled her eyes in a way that indicated she wished that she didn't. I hope she's got somebody to take her home. Julia felt her strident voice start to simmer in the back. Hippie group. After getting elbowed in the ribs, she finally gave up and nodded for Nancy to follow her to the bathroom.
TANA.
Julia recognized the snippy girl from this morning who borrowed Nancy's leather satchel and insulted Julia's socks. Alabama was clearly out of it. She was swaying back and forth, catching herself at the last second before she fell flat on her face. No one was helping her. Maybe she'd insulted their socks too. Jesus, Nancy said. Have some dignity. Julia had to raise her voice over the music. Do you know
Okay.
Teeny Crowder.
I'm picking 5 books.
Eyes in a way that indicated she wished that she didn't. I hope she's got somebody to take her home. Julia felt her strident voice start to simmer in the back of her throat. Why do you keep looking at your watch? Julia looked up from her watch. No reason. Just feels later than it is. She had her pager on vibrate, but still checked it. Who's supposed to call? Sorry, my little sister got in trouble today. The golden child? She's not so bad. Julia clipped the pager back on the inside of her pocket. She should have called Sweet Pea to check in on her. And she should have been firmer with Pepper about the drugs. She was the big sister. It was her job to look out for them. She would find time for both of them this weekend. Maybe take Sweet Pea to Wook Street to buy an album. She really wasn't that bad once you got her alone. Move! Somebody called from the back of the line. They inched closer to the bathroom. Julia saw herself in a floor-length mirror. She was wearing one of Robin's shirts. He pulled it out of the laundry basket.
Oh damn, I can't spell today. What's going on with me?
Found Pepper's locket. The silver and black bangles fell down her arm.
Okay.
And the bangles. And the straw hat. Because it was Pepper's anyway.
Okay, now where's my list of books that I was looking at? See, but these books are 300 pages, so maybe I should
Nancy asked, how about me?
pick
You
one.
look beautiful too. Nancy actually looked pretty good. She had chosen to go Cyndi Lauper to Julia's Madonna. Her dark hair was spiked up. She wore a multicolored bolero jacket with gold trims. Her crinoline skirt flared out just above her knee. Her spiky leather boots would be killing her feet by now, but the look was worth it. Mascara? Nancy asked. Julia studied the skin around her eyes, looking for smears. Nope. Need? Marvelous. She drawled a perfect lily crystal. The line finally moved, and Julia went into the first stall. She felt her pager vibrate as she started to unbutton her jeans. She didn't scroll the number right away. She sat down on the toilet. She looked up at the ceiling. She looked at the posters taped to the back of the stall door. She finally looked down at the pager. She pressed the button to scroll the number. 222. Her heart broke into a million pieces. 222. Julia looked up, trying to keep her tears from falling. She sniffed. She counted to a slow 100. She looked down again because maybe she was wrong. 222. Robin couldn't get away from his parents. Or maybe he could get away, but he didn't want to. Maybe Julia had been awful this afternoon. Maybe she was boring. Maybe Robin knew she had an orgasm, or she had orgasmed too loudly, or breathed too hard, or sounded too silly, or God, somebody groaned. Julia heard the distinctive sound of vomit hitting toilet water. It had to be Alabama, aka Teeny Crowder.
I'm trying to find a book that's a little longer than 300 pages.
Nancy dry heaved. She had been a sympathetic vomiter since an ill-fated pilgrim's feast in kindergarten. Julia heard her stiletto boots snapping against the concrete as she rushed out of the bathroom. Instead of going Julia leaned back against the toilet tank. She held a pager in her hand, praying it would vibrate again, that she would press the button and see 111. Yes, I can get away. Please meet me at my parents' house because I love you. Robin had actually said he loved her. Was she a fool for being with him like that when he hadn't even told her that above everyone else it was Julia who had his heart? Someone banged on the stall door. Lady's gotta pee out here. Julia flushed the toilet. She stood up. She pushed open the door. She washed her hands. She went back to the bar. Buy you a drink. Up close, he was more of a goose, but Julia was past caring about that kind of thing. She smiled sweetly. I love those Moscow mules. She didn't actually, but the vodka, ginger ale, and lime cocktail cost $4.50, and that was a more expedient way to get drunk than the dollar PBRs they drank when they had to pick up their own tabs. I like the way you dance, Top Gun told her. Julia threw back the drink. Let's go. He followed her on the dance floor, where he proved to be an even worse dancer than Julia. He shuffled side to side. He had his elbows bent, his fingers snapping.
Mm.
Sometimes he looked down and over his shoulder, an approximation of a man making sure he hadn't stepped in dog shit. At least Julia put her heart into it, throwing out the arms, wiggling her hips when CNC Music Factory told everybody to dance now. Top Gun drove away.
Everybody dance now. I'm sorry.
She didn't know he liked dancing. Maybe he didn't even like Madonna.
No, we're not picking a Zane book.
Maybe he said it because he really loved her. Why would he talk about having a son, working at his father's bakery, if he wasn't thinking about his future? Or maybe he was thinking about his future without her. Julia began
I'm trying to save a picture of this book and it's not working.
too much. She pushed her way through the crowd. She found her purse hooked on the bar stool where she left it. She rummaged past her toothbrush and hairbrush and toiletries and change of underwear that she packed in anticipation of not going back to her dorm that night. Her lip gloss held hold on her lips because she was sweating.
Okay.
It was hot bar. Some older guy had bought her a second Moscow Mule. The ice had melted. The liquid had turned from gold to tan. She drank it anyway. The vodka hit the back of her throat like a hammer. Whoa there. Nancy patted her back until Julia stopped coughing.
Oh, what's
What time is it? Nancy checked Julia's watch. Exactly 10:30 in the evening. She'd been dancing for less than an hour. It had felt like an eternity. I want to go back. Why don't you wait until 11 and we'll go together? No, my head's killing me. Julia put her hand to her head, which actually did hurt. Nancy said, you were the one who said we shouldn't go out alone.
Oh, it seems like I can only have 4 options, so we're not gonna have to pick.
That was probably because her brother Thanks for coming out tonight. It really meant a lot.
My ear hurts.
Nancy looked at her like she was acting weird. Maybe she was. Sure you're okay, Julia said. I love you, buddy. You're a good friend. Aw. Nancy rubbed her back again. I love you too, buddy. Julia unhooked her purse from the back of the chair. The floor was still crowded with dancers and lingerers, and students who would regret their indulgences when their alarms went off in the morning. Thank God Julia didn't have any classes tomorrow. She would go home to her room in the Boulevard house and sulk around in her pajamas and cuddle all the cats and dogs around her and watch soap operas all day. She pushed open the heavy metal door. The night air was the most welcome feeling that Julia had ever experienced. With every step, she felt her lungs open up like petals on a flower. Her head spun from all the fresh oxygen. She held out her arms as she walked down the empty sidewalk, embracing the night, embracing the clarity it brought. As her grandmother might say, Julia needed to get a hold of herself. Robin Clark was sweet and kind and gentle and wonderful, and she loved being with him and might even be in love with him, but he was not the sole reason her world turned on its axis. Julia was 19 years old. She was going to write her first front-page story. She was going to graduate at the top of her class from one of the best journalism schools in the country. She had good health. She had good friends. She had a loving family. Some teenager whose heart rose and fell depending on how a boy felt or might feel about her. She needed to act like a grown woman and look at the facts. Robin had called her pager to tell her he couldn't come. He was writing Julia off. That he had just used her for sex. He wouldn't bother to listen to the radio station and listen to his family back. Right. Because Julia knew that Robin's father took this camping thing very seriously. It was an annual affair. He closed everything the first week of Back Porch. He took his entire family into the woods so he could spend time
I'm
with
trying to spell everybody's name right.
he was like his father and his family. And Nick Convert and Henry Hubbard. He wasn't like Greg or Lionel or Professor Edwards, who was probably at this very moment telling one of his unsuspecting students that he'd love to talk to her more about her paper. Did she know that his apartment was just across campus?
Okay. The post is up. I chose 4 books.
Her whole life had changed. She would never again be that girl who walked around without a clear purpose. 22 women in Athens would have their lives changed like that this year and next year and the year
Okay.
after. Not to mention ones who had it happen before.
What is he doing?
Horrible that your odds got better every time another
He's making vanilla ice cream outside in the snow.
like the clock in Times Square counting down the ball every New Year's Eve. Beatrice Oliver, number 22. Jenny Loudermilk, number 21. Mona No Name, number 20. Who would be number 19? Some sloppy drunk freshman? The girl who was having coffee with Professor Edwards across town? Dean Crowder, who had puked out her guts in the bathroom at the bar? Nancy would walk her home. Somebody should walk her home. Julia stumbled over a broken bit of sidewalk. Suddenly, she felt very dizzy. Her stomach roiled. The drink. Maybe the vodka was bad. Or the ginger ale. But she wasn't sure that bad soda was anything but flat. It couldn't make you sick. But she felt sick. She braced herself against
I'm trying to put a poll on my Instagram.
Julia covered her face with her hands. Something was wrong. She tried to get her bearings. Her parents were at Harry Bissett, just a few blocks away. They wouldn't be happy to see her like this, but they would be devastated if they found out she needed him and didn't reach out. She cut through a side street. Her knees felt wobbly. She leaned against a smelly trash can. Stickers were plastered all over the side. Fish, poison, striker. She tried to read the street sign. Her eyes synthesized the words into white blotches on green. Her parents couldn't be far. She pushed away from the trash can. She tried to focus on the sidewalk ahead of her. Each step was an effort. She had to rest against an old Cadillac to catch her breath. She stared down at tailpins the size of surfboards. Her father loved her Beach Boys. They bought him Still Cruisin' for Christmas a few years ago. He was so much happier than the night he gave him a book about being old for his last birthday. You look lost. Julia spun around. There was a black van parked in front of the Cadillac. The side door was open. A man was in the shadows. She knew him. She had seen his face before. Maybe several times before. Today, over the weekend, downtown, on campus. The information was so close, but she couldn't get her mind to make the connection. I'm sorry, Julia said, because she always apologized for everything. He got out of the van. Julia stepped back, but the sidewalk had turned to sand. He walked toward her. Please, she whispered. Her sisters, parents, Robin, Nancy, Dee, Beatrice, Oliver, Jenny Loudermilk, Mona No Name. In the end, he didn't let his hand out her mouth or put a knife to her throat. He just punched her in the face. Julia Carroll, number 19. Author's note. I fudged a bit on the Fish concert date. It was March 1st, but it makes sense those guys would still be there, right? The numbers I quoted from the FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Program, UCRP, are actually from 1991, the year during which this story is set. As of 2013, the term forcible rape was replaced with rape. And the definition was changed.
Yeah, because what the fuck is forcible rape if rape is rape?
Are still not included in this figure. According to the latest FBI crime clock data, in America in 2013, a woman was raped every 6.6 minutes. The CDC estimates that roughly 80% of all rapes go unreported. This concludes the reading of Blonde Hair, Blue Eyes by Karen Slaughter. Copyright 2015 by Karen Slaughter Publishing, LLC. This book was read by Kathleen Early. This unabridged recording was published by arrangement with Victoria Sanders and Associates, LLC, and was produced in 2015 by Blackstone Audio Inc. Controls the copyright. Neither this recording nor any portion of it may be reproduced or used for any purpose without prior written authorization from Blackstone Audio Inc. If you would like to obtain a monthly update telling you about new releases, call 1-800-SAY-BOOK. That's 1-800-729-2665. For a complete listing of our titles, visit our website at www.downpour.com.
What lash glue do I use? These are individuals. This book was 23 hours. Oh, this book was 20 hours and 16 seconds. That is crazy. I just be out here thugging and bugging. Now I'm going to return that book. Okay, so. Oh, if you want to use like glue for your lashes, like you could just use, yeah, you use hair glue. Works just fine. And it's $2. Did anybody read Callie Hart's book Quicksilver? Has anybody read that? Well, apparently on the FBI in 1991, they changed forcible rape, the term forcible rape, to just rape. I think there's like rape with excessive force, although with any force, I think the idea of rape itself includes force. And then there's like excessive force or life, or like killing them or whatever. I don't know. I just finished reading this audiobook. It was called Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. That book was so fucking good. So fucking good. So okay, so the post is up on my community page. If you go to my channel, you can see the options for the book to pick for February. The voting will end on Friday, January 31st. You have all day Friday though. And this is the Kylie lip gloss in the color Daddy's Girl. It's really pretty. That was too much light though. Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, so yeah, right. We're just gonna leave that right there. So I do have a reading journal. Little Mama found dead. What you mean in the book? No, her body was actually never found. But oh, I already put it in here because I knew I was gonna finish that book before I finished anything else. Mhm. So this candle smells really, really good. Now I have taken the time to cut out the little squares of the books that I have on my list to read. Excuse me. We just need to. Oh. We just need to find Pretty Girls. They're just so small. The other ones I had, they're actually like bigger. They were a little too big. You know what I'm saying? They were just right here. Okay, this is another Karen Slaughter book. I need to put these in there. Okay. If it, oh. Okay. It's Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. And we're just gonna just tape it. And did I hear that? That lady who just yelled, I'm pretty sure it's this homeless lady that I be seeing all the time. So I was on a bus the other day and she got on a bus too. And she was saying to somebody, I shouldn't be laughing. She was saying to somebody on the phone that she's calling because they sold her millions of dollars and they took 1.2 million out of her account or some shit. and she's calling them so she can have access to the money. And I'm just looking at her and I'm laughing. And it's like, what if it's true? What if, what if, like her parents had set her up and she started doing drugs and somebody just stole all her inheritance? That's why, back in the day we used to watch like the Judge Mathis, not Judge Mathis, what's that? Uh, Harry Mason and Matlock and shit. That's what families were doing. They was getting their uncles, nieces, and siblings hooked on drugs to get them out the way for the inheritance. Oh, maybe I should have had a black stone in the middle. That would have been fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, that was a good book. That was a good book. Yes, yes, it was. Mm, I was reading that book with a book club for my Kindle. Okay, so I now need to post that I finished the book. If anybody's wondering what she's talking about the time she experimented with her sibling. What? That's not what the fuck I'm talking about, you cunt. See, well, I feel like she probably has a kite. That's probably the truth of what she's saying. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, she probably is high as a kite, but imagine, I'm not saying that there's truth to it, but imagine it is. Imagine there is truth to what she's saying. Imagine she's not out of her shit. Imagine. Imagine some people you don't be believing be that ass. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Could be true. It could be for real. I am for real. What's my shoe size? My shoe size is a 39. Depending upon the shoe, could be a 40. If it's like square toed or like possibly almond shaped. No, if it's almond, it kind of fits like true to size. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are getting brighter. Someday, things are gonna. 39 is no, I wear like I wear a 9 in women. It's just that a Cheeto head. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. An enema is an injection of liquid into the rectum to treat severe constipation. Why are we talking about that? What? What? Okay. How did we get there? How did we get there? You what? You gained that at the doctor's office. They gave you an enema? They gave you an enema at the doctor's office. You severely constipated? Why you ain't just drink some prune juice? You ain't want to just drink prune juice? Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be getting a QR code off Instagram. This nigga. That's what I have to do. I gotta post this video. Y'all can hear it. What year was y'all born out here? Drop the year you was born. Trying to see some. What am I watching? These people on Instagram be on TikTok be doing stupid shit. Oh, the video's in that phone. Never mind. Can y'all hear her singing? Or is it just me? Hold on. My bad. I had to send myself a video. My bad. I had to send myself a video. Drawers drop. Drawers drop. Who told you that? Where you be coming up with these pickup arms? There is like a piece of something scratching my arm.
of the Lambs is a stone cold masterpiece for many reasons, not least that it's superbly edited and in turn nabbed the well.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Ciara.
Need anybody?
Hey, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No, why wouldn't I tell you? Because whoever he is, he's not good for you.
Oh, I found it.
We got here. Body in a bathtub.
Whatever he was.
You could be a she. Last night, someone posted a fire alarm.
This feels connected, like the killer coming back to the scene.
Okay, I think that's it.
Secrets.
Let's find out.
I like reveals.
Oh.
He's not who you think he is. Yes, he is.
Learned Best Film Editing Oscar nomination. There's a single.
Okay, I sent the video to myself.
Masterstroke, which most everyone still remembers over 30 years later. When the FBI gets ready to raid serial killer Buffalo Bill, played by Ted Levine's house, just as Officer Clarice Starling, Jodie Foster, visits someone who knew his first victim. The FBI ring what is apparently Bill's doorbell while undercover as delivery men. And as Bill goes to answer, he's greeted not by a fleet of FBI agents dogpiling him, but Clarice. It's a dread-soaked oh hell moment, instantly revealing that the FBI had the wrong address, and Clarice has no darn idea what fresh hell she's just walked into, without backup no less. Editing switcheroos can easily feel lazy and manipulative, but in this case, it was perfect. Using the language of film itself to get one over on the audience in a deeply gut-wrenching way. Number 8. The game has already happened in Saw 2.
That was one of the biggest, like, what moments in that motherfucking movie. We all watched Saw.
Y'all should be outside with y'all little shovels and that little push shovel that throw the snow, and y'all kids should be making some money. Y'all can go in front of people's businesses, charge them $50 clean the snow from in front of their businesses right now.
I think I posted this already. I think I posted that on my TikTok already.
That one's gorgeous. Does that match anything?
The guys who sell these stuff on TikTok be
I
hilarious.
don't have the necklace to match. I don't have the necklace to match that. Such a beautiful one.
Drip. I can feel it. Yeah, she doesn't like this. It's all right. You'll still be fat when this is over. Sans, you're a 90s baby without saying you're a 90s baby. Y'all should be outside with y'all little shovels and that little push shovel that throw the snow. Some of y'all are not gonna like this. In this video.
Hmm.
Sans, you're a 90s baby without saying you're a 90s baby. Y'all should be outside.
Something wrong with my TikTok? What's wrong? Sephora always trying to sell me new stuff. Anybody else be getting text messages? I'm about to break up with Sephora. Because why you be texting me bullshit? Like, I don't see nothing in it that I need. I don't need nothing from Sephora. You could purchase the beanies. Oh, I gotta update my website on YouTube. You just remind me. You could go to unavailablemaid.com. I am about to. I gotta change my bio. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to do that. Hmm. I think I gotta go to YouTube. Okay. Hmm. 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 Where do I? Hmm. Where do I change my profile settings at? I don't remember. Hmm. 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 I don't remember. Oh, then get the fuck up out of here then. They shoving us out right now. Where do I? Hmm. Okay, I found it. I found it, y'all. Okay, okay. Oh, your mother pussy stink. Oh, you supposed to be hurting my feelings. Okay, so I changed the link in my bio. So if you want to shop, you could go to the link in the bio on my page. You could watch it. I mean, you could shop the beanies. They're on sale right now too. They're on sale for $25. And if you spend over $150 on a website, you get free shipping per usual. Or let me change it to $100. I got y'all. We got y'all. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is up? Is Gucci Mane? Okay. What is that? My skin is peeling? Okay. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that. When am I pulling up on you though? Who you? Very artistic. Thanks. Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. So why is not doing it? Okay, so if you use the code CART100 on the website, you're gonna get free shipping. This is domestic only. And don't tell nobody I'm giving y'all this. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we have it. Spend $100, get free shipping. So the beanies are on sale for $25. If you order 4 beanies, you get them shipped for free. Mm. I hate when I type in, but then I don't type nothing. Hey, I got time for that nigga. He annoying. What? Oh. Hmm. Stop. I do not look like that. I do not look like that. Hmm. All right, so there you go. I got a new shipping code. It's on the top of the website. So if y'all go to the website, I can see it. And then I can't help but like lick my hands every time. It's like right here or something. I hate when something is sticking you and you're trying to figure out like what it is. What it is. Cause what it is, ho. What's up? What's up? Can a nigga get engine Jordan? I just don't see it. Well, give me your number. And I'll follow that ass in the mall. In the mall. What the fuck? I don't even feel nothing. Trying to jump on my balls. My balls. Oh, is that it? Is that you? I feel like I just had tweezers and they was like right in front of me. I could be wrong, but whatever. Give me your number. I had breakfast already. I don't even know what the fuck I was just looking at. Yeah, I had breakfast already. I found it. I knew it. You devil. Did I get it? I think I got it. I think I got it. Try to jump on my balls. My balls. Shit, I thought I had it already like twice. I'm just trying to check. I don't know. All the regulars don't come around no more. It's just me now. It's just the hour. It's 11:30 in the morning on a Monday. Them niggas heard they ain't gotta go to work. Them niggas is sleeping in. Okay. Their kids is grown. They ain't got shit to worry about. There must have been an angel by my side. My ass hurts.
Saw 2 was saddled with the extremely unenviable task of living up to the film's mind-blowing final plot twist. And to the filmmakers' credit, they got pretty darn close. The movie begins with Detective Matthews, played by
Donnie Wahlberg and Mark.
Jigsaw,
Yeah, okay.
Alongside a group of fellow ex-cons. A nerve agent will kill everyone participating in the
Let's
game
see.
within 2 hours. But Jigsaw tells Matthews of one simple rule to save his son. All you have to do is talk to me.
What
Listen
is
to
John
me.
Cena's real
If you
name?
do that long enough, you will find your son in a safe and secure state. And boy, that turned out to be so much truer than anyone
John
ever
Felix
predicted.
Anthony Cena. His name is really John. Okay.
Several days prior, and so the live video feed was pre-recorded. As such, when the 2-hour countdown hits zero, a safe inside Jigsaw's compound opens up, revealing an unharmed Daniel inside. Basically, Jigsaw was being far more literal than Matthews or the audience could have believed, which is unfortunate given that Matthews desperately heads off to find Daniel.
Mark Wahlberg.
Resulting in him being kidnapped before he can find out the truth. Though the final twist that Amanda, played by Shawnee Smith, is Jigsaw's secret apprentice, is a far more meaningful reveal in the scope of the series, the timeline misdirect was a genius rug pull that just about
Marky Mark.
The 8th film in the series, Jigsaw attempted to pull off a similar timeline jig and misdirect, albeit with considerably lesser impact. Number 7, Daniel gets killed by his own dog in Suspiria. Dario Argento quite
Damn, Mark Wahlberg is worth $400 million.
Suspiria. When the vocal dog school's blind pianist, Daniel, played by Flavio Gucci, is fired after his guide dog bites Madame Blanc, played by Joe Bennett's nephew. A lengthy sequence then unfolds as Daniel walks through an abandoned plaza, Argento staging the scene in such a way that the audience fully expects Daniel to be killed by a close. The 8th film in the series, Jigsaw, attempted to pull off a similar timeline jig and misdirect, albeit with considerably lesser impact. Number 7, Daniel gets killed by his own dog in Suspiria. Dario Argento quite expertly trolls the audience in the middle of his masterpiece, Suspiria, when the vocal dance school's blind pianist, Daniel, played by Flavio Gucci, is fired after his guide dog bites Madame Blanc, played by Joan Bennett's nephew. A lengthy sequence then unfolds as Daniel walks through an abandoned plaza, Argento staging the scene in such a way that the audience fully expects Daniel to be killed by a close killer. It seems obvious that Daniel is being watched, apparently confirmed by his dog suddenly freaking out, but just then, the dog suddenly leaps up and mauls Daniel, ripping his throat out. We expected Daniel to die, but not like this, with the implication being that an evil force possessed the dog to attack its owner.
What color was what?
It also forces the viewer to reconsider the dog attacking Blank's nephew earlier on. Given that the nephew was associated with a coven of witches, perhaps the dog bit him because it sensed he was part of something nefarious. Number 6, Howie is the sacrifice, not Rowan in The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man follows Sergeant Neil Howie, played by Edward Woodward, as he travels to the remote Scottish island of Summerall to investigate the
Mm-mm.
apparent disappearance of a young girl, Rowan Morrison.
I was gonna go see it one day, and I
Nearly
found out that
another
shit was 3
Howie
hours long,
summarizes that Rowan
and I
has
thought I should
died.
see it at home.
Leading cult leader Lord Summerall, played by Christopher Lee,
It's
plans
not
to kill
black,
her
it's
in a
green.
human sacrifice due to their recent crop failure. However, when Howie finds Rowan and sets her free, it's revealed that Rowan was never the intended sacrifice. Howie himself is.
Some nigga said, you knew I was looking.
Summerall and his fellow islanders lured Howie to Summerall under the guise of investigating Rowan's disappearance, when in fact he was the actual person.
Don't they go to Super Bowl every year?
The sacrifice required someone who came to the island of their own volition, had the power of a king as a police officer, was a virgin, and most cruelly, a fool. And
Why
with
is
that,
Halle Berry
Howie is
trending?
forced into a giant Wicker Man effigy before it's set ablaze, killing him in the ritual sacrifice he believed had prevented from happening. The twist may seem more obvious to a modern audience.
Damn, Halle Berry about to be 60 years old.
This misdirect left you
She about to be 60.
Number 5, Candace gets screwed in Final Destination 5. The later entries into the Final Destination franchise sometimes tried to get a little too clever for their own good, teeing up gotcha misdirects where characters would be set up
She
to
about
die
to be
only for
60.
something completely random to take them out instead.
Eric
But
Benet
Final
is handsome.
Destination 5's best death played totally fair with the audience because poor Candace, played by Ellen Rowe, is indeed killed
But she
by a
about to
police
be
screw during a gymnastics sesh. How we got there is most brilliantly unexpected indeed. While Candace is performing on the balance beam, a loose screw.
Ain't that some shit? Halle Berry, Halle Berry. I gotta wait, G. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. How do you get that? Yeah, I remember, hey baby. Hey baby. That nigga had a whole song about Halle Berry. That's how fine she is. That's like somebody just screaming. Beyonce.
Using the balance beam, who steps on the screw, trips off the beam, and knocks over a pail of chalk, which is then blown into Candace's face by a fan, causing her to lose her balance mid-swing and fall awkwardly, instantly snapping her spine in two. It is genuinely a masterfully directed sequence, leading the audience to anticipate one thing, but taking them there by a totally different route. Number 4, the UFO is the alien.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy in Final Destination when she broke her back. Definitely decided I didn't want to do gymnastics after that.
People were outraged that the marketing gave away what should have been a surprising moment in the movie itself. Mark Peel, ever the sneaky devil, knew precisely what he was doing. Through the bulk of the film, we're led to believe that this very typical looking flying saucer is the spacecraft within which the aliens are contained. Yet, in the third act, we learn that this craft is the alien dubbed Jean Jacket by protagonist OJ, played by Daniel Kaluuya.
However you book your car, first check Kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites. Then do what people do. Recheck sites Kayak already checked. Check routes. Research hikes. Think about fares. Research fares for it. Don't watch that video. Pandas. Oh yeah. Back to Kayak for a great deal on your car.
I hate this commercial. They got this commercial about bras.
Rather than a vehicle, it also unfurls itself to reveal its larger, natural jellyfish-like form, which is quite unlike any other cinematic extraterrestrial ever glimpsed at before. We all played perfectly into Peel's hands, believing that we'd seen only a UFO and the aliens would later be revealed, when in fact we were looking at Jean Jacket itself all along. Number 3, Marion isn't a real protagonist. Psycho. An oldie but a goodie now with Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which misdirected audiences in such an insane, unexpected, and brilliant way that it's basically the.
What did the movie flyer for Nope look like?
Anyone lucky enough to watch the film without first being spoiled about it would expect Marion Crane, played by Janet Leigh, to be the protagonist.
Oh.
But just less than halfway through, she's stabbed to death while showering in Bates Motel by an unseen person, presumed to be Norman Bates, played by Anthony Perkins.
Cause there must have been an angel by my side.
Marion is dead to the eyes of just about everybody. At which point Norman Bates becomes the film's de facto
Mm-hmm.
no matter that he's of course eventually revealed to be
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Hollywood's worst kept secrets in this day and age.
Oh,
Like,
good.
context of his era, brutally killing the heroine halfway and having us unknowingly follow her
She
killer
look
for the
good.
rest of the movie was ballsy as hell. Number 2, Laurie is a werewolf in Trick or Treat. 2007's cult classic horror anthology Trick or Treat is
You hear
just
me?
a delight. And perhaps the most
Not the hot
entertaining
dog
part of the
lady.
entire movie, the
Why you
reveal
got
of
hot
Laurie
dogs in your
being
hair? I'm so sick of y'all. It's the color, but this is the color that they come in.
from the moment we meet her, Laurie has all over. She seems shy and innocent, and of course, she shares her first name with one of the most iconic final girls in horror history. Hell, she even wears a little Red Riding Hood costume, only further seeming to confirm her heroism. And when she's preyed upon by serial killer Stephen Wilkins, played by Dylan Baker, it seems like she'll have to use her wiles to defeat him, only for it to be revealed that Laurie and her friends aren't happy victims of rules. They're actually werewolves. More to the point, this is Laurie's first time preparing to eat someone moments before she transforms and turns into Wilkins. This is a superb misdirect which plays perfectly off
Okay, I'm sorry.
audience's assumptions about the genre, about defenseless young women, and of who they should actually be afraid of.
Not you chewing on your hair rollers.
Seeing premonitions of his own death in Don't Look Now. Don't Look Now follows John, played by Donald Sutherland, and Laura Baxter, played by Julie Christie, as they travel to Venice for work following the accidental drowning death of their young daughter Christine, played by Sharon Williams.
Hello.
John witnesses bizarre visions, primarily of a childlike figure in a red raincoat, just like the one his daughter wore when she died running around Venice. He also sees Laura as part of a funeral cortege, as proves especially confusing given that Laura previously returned to their home in England to tend to their injured son. Why the hell is John seeing her in Venice?
What do y'all want to talk about?
Mesmerizing finale
We need to talk. Oh, what do you want to talk about?
death and funeral. In the closing sequence, he chases the raincoat-wearing figure around the palazzo, only to discover that they're a dwarf serial killer who's been terrorizing Venice.
It's a dwarf serial killer.
Leaving him to die just as he
I think I've heard it all.
his own demise has been continually
I think I've heard it
hinted
all.
on up to the moment. And that rounds
You would think a dwarf serial killer wouldn't get away with crime. Yet here we are. Because if you're a serial killer, that means you've evidently been getting away with this. You got my number. Who is that? I don't know that number. Your number. I mean, okay.
Hi, cuties. It's been a while since I've done a mini cozy review, but we're back with a commission review. A friend of mine wanted me to read the sequel to Girl in the Well, which she also commissioned me to do last year. So we now have The Suffering by Rin Checo. No, this is not my autobiography.
Did I ever finish that book called The Idiot? No, I didn't start that. I just took a picture of it. I didn't actually read it.
But we have Clark, who is our main character of the first book, and in this one, and he has kind of a special ability with spirits and has teamed up with one that we have meet in the first.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Could be Edward Cullen before Edward Cullen, or when Edward was like, I'm going to eat people, but only bad guys. That's essentially what we've got here, but in a much better way because our ghost that helps us along is just a lot more fun. This book takes a lot more place in the U.S. than the first book, which took predominantly in Japan. We do go to Japan. We go to Aokigahara, which is known as the sewer slide forest. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a little reading vlog. I am going to be reading Moon Soul by Nathaniel Lescombe, and I was chosen by
I didn't start that book. Let me see.
And they sent me this free book. I got to choose from a selection, and this one seemed very interesting. It's actually pretty short,
Hold on.
but it is a sci-fi book that's more of a quiet, cozier one. So here's the synopsis, real quick for you. August has never been good with change and isn't sure who she is beyond her job of reading memories in the
It's a
sand.
pink book, right?
But she comes to the conclusion that
Yeah, I don't have that book.
overwhelming sense of emptiness. What follows is the quiet chaos of a girl regaining control over her life on a small desert moon. Deciding to take a job in the hanging gardens of Spire, August discovers more to life as she meets new friends, forms a different connection with her home, and faces an unexpected visitor from her past. This feels very
Is
relevant.
anyone able to download Timo?
Chaos
I don't get it.
people in my life, so I'm hoping to relate
No,
to my life.
I don't have Timo on my phone.
I love this cover though. It's gorgeous.
I have never ordered anything off of Timo.
Today, I'm about to head out to my new job orientation. I don't know if I'll be having like a break or anything to read, but this is the start of this vlog. We will start reading this today.
Cause who's that lady?
It's just
Who's that lady? Why you need a new user? What did you do in your last Timo app? And then you asking strangers to use their email to make a new Timo? Why don't you just make a new email?
keep the team from
I don't understand.
Wait, so you just drag and drop to fix the overload? That's brilliant. Yeah, I also catch delays early and I step in before they become bottlenecks. But with so many moving parts, doesn't it get chaotic? Not really. We have a way to track everything. Time, progress, budget, and the repetitive stuff that's fully automated. Awesome. Oh, this was mine. But how long have you been using Zoho projects for? It's been a while. Started with just me, but it's
Oh, it has to be a new device. Yeah, they doing too much.
at least 200 new things. That's the dream.
Mm-mm.
Run your business.
They doing too much.
Every time I go out, I feel like I can do this for the rest of my life. Moving over stone brings me so much joy. Sunny is the modern day Canadian superstar. Total treasure rock climber. I definitely enjoy it. I feel like I'm in control most of the time. He did so many badass things, but people don't know about them because he's too nice. In my early climbing years, I was really selfish. Sunny is now one of the more devoted climber dads out there. I'm in a phase where I'm completely selfless, and I've loved every step of this journey. Life is just little adventures inside of one bigger one, and I think the book highlights that. I felt like a really good time to write down some of these stories.
So you want to find strangers that have never used the Timo app. You want them to download it so that you could get, ooh, so that you can now get free games. I don't understand.
So what I wanted to discuss, this is very literary sci-fi, is what I'm going to call this one. It does have for each chapter a little
I'm not understanding.
song.
I need you to elaborate.
For me, but for others that might be more appealing. I just can't really listen to music anymore. Not often. So that's just a really cute thing. Here's my initial thought. This character is half human, half siren, which is the
No,
people.
I'm not downloading it. I'm sorry.
She's been basically abandoned by both her parents, even though it sounds like she got into a fight with her father and told him that she didn't need him anymore or something. I don't know. But they're both have her pictures. And she has the ability to read memories in the sand because of her half siren heritage. And that's very exhausting. She's experiencing all these emotions and things through other people, and it's not her own. It's confusing her, and she's kind of lost who she is. It's reading very angsty right now because she is so lost. But she likes to go up to the top of the spire and get the fresh air there, but also likes to strap herself into the harnesses that the gardeners use for the hanging gardens, which are kind of, they're all over the top, all over the side. The other thing is we do get some of her journal entries. So it starts with a journal entry, and she's just feeling very, very lost in who she is. But she finishes this places, and I'm like, and the dedication to this is hurts me a little bit because it's dedicated to anyone feeling lost and alone in their 20s. And I'm like, I in my 30s that I feel lost and alone. So I have some book is dedicated to me. Only for those in their 20s. This can happen at any age, y'all. That's my one gripe.
I'm not shoveling snow.
Otherwise,
I don't shovel snow.
reading very into it now.
I didn't shovel my own snow.
On
Why would I shovel your snow?
she's really put her
I mean, no.
overwhelmed by the response to that. She's like, I'm really upset. And
Mm-mm.
there she suggests for her to try some other jobs. Because this
Mm-mm.
community I like is that everybody contributes to lighting this fire in some way. So there's no like money or anything, but there is the guilt that if you're not contributing, then you're just wasting resources. And that's like people understand that we need to break and go on sabbatical,
Mm-mm.
but it's that mentality of like, no, I have to be contributing that she's dealing with, which makes a whole lot of sense to me. Sometimes she's going through work.
I'm coming to get you so we can shovel. We gotta talk about something. We're not talking about nothing.
Work for the hanging gardens. She has this experience with an artist who paints her while also making drinks with the paint. It's very interesting. Definitely not like paint like we have here. Again, this is an alien plant. And it makes her see herself too much. She doesn't like being perceived and things. There's a lot of really good lines in this that I'm finding. I wish I could tell you which one that I was like, oh, that hit hard. You know, there's been a few lines like that. So I do think this one is doing well with relatability.
I need to pay my phone bill.
That's as far as I am right now. I need to go spin my reel and see if I'm still reading or not. I have a lot of stuff to do tonight before bedtime, before work. So we'll see how fast I read it. It is pretty short book, but it definitely, I'm not gonna say it reads slow, but it's like a book you take care with reading, if that makes any sense. But that's how I feel. Like I don't want to just go and read the book. It's when you want to kind of sit with as you read. That's as far as I've gotten, at least within the first 35 pages. I'm on chapter 4, I think. Yeah. So that's how I feel. Hey, hi, hello. I have not had any time to read, but I just finished making my Hobbit apron for my costume that I'm currently working on, and I'm treating myself to reading the book for the rest of the night. That's my treat.
What do I need to do? What I just said?
Shall we?
You've got something to cheer for, like paying less for your trips. Score a great deal on flights, hotels, and rental cars on Kayak. You can compare options, track prices, and filter for what you want. Get ahead of the game with Kayak. Download the Kayak app now.
Hello, everybody. I am over halfway through this book now. Sorry for the weird angle. I am a little trapped. Just a little trapped by somebody. I have mixed feelings about this
I need to make my schedule for the week.
but in a good way. I do like this book so far. The journey is really nice. There's a lot. If I was an annotator, there would be a lot of highlighted lines in this book. There's a lot of really good relatable lines. But as I thought about this book a little bit more, because the reason I picked this one to be my first book from England Spark as a reviewer is because I thought it would be really, really relatable. As someone who's going through a big transition right now, trying to find her footing and stuff,
I'm gonna go.
I think one of the
I'll talk to you guys
issues I
later.
have with this book is that August, our main character, she kind of immediately finds the job that she wants.